My favorite session was actually right here in Lincoln. I love learning about our legislature, policy. It's such a unique time with COVID and the ARPA-related dollars that are at play, and hearing from the speaker and doing simulations on policy. It was priceless. It was a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed the Lincoln session. I did not grow up in Nebraska, so getting to learn about the legislature process here in Nebraska, which is so unique with the unicameral, was really an eye-opener for me.
As a person that grew up in Nebraska and left and then came back, you know, that's a great state. I actually think the greater Western Nebraska tour was one of my favorites. I think it's one of the hidden gems.
Western Nebraska is my favorite. I'm from the Panhandle, so I was a little skeptical of the start in Gothenburg, but the impressive stuff that we're learning that starts in Gothenburg with the field that's going in, a robotic shed coming over the field. I just thought that was amazing. And then, you know, really sharing that love of Western Nebraska with my classmates. You know, they get to see it. There's a lot of connection to the Panhandle in this class, and you know, but a lot of people hadn't been there either, and so, you know, sharing that appreciation for it.
In some ways I would say Kearney, because I was just so amazed at all of the progress Kearney is making and how they're really laser focused on growing that younger demographic of residents, and how they're all working together across the community to appeal to that group and kind of turn the tide of the age of their town. So I thought that was a really interesting visit. I liked their recreation, what they were doing around that, and then also just you know, how they're being really innovative in the businesses that they're attracting.
Kearney was probably my favorite, just because they had so much going on, but it wasn't necessarily, you know, city stuff. You got to see, you know, being out of state, seeing how towns have been progressive and growing, and just different ideas we can take back home and hopefully help to better the rest of the state.
I really liked, I think, Norfolk. I think I have not ventured that way. I've been there briefly for work to do some research, but I had not spent time checking out the industries and seeing what their downtown is doing and economic development. And so I think Norfolk was a great one for all of us. A lot of us kind of, our eyes were open to what's happening in Northeast Nebraska. And so, and it was just a lot of fun.